Okay, so when it's time to recruit somebody new for your team, then it all starts with the job description. And the job description does exactly that. It describes what the job does. But you're also trying to sell the job, right? So it's a mixture of information and marketing. So I found this infographic from Media Bistro on Pinterest, and I think it's a really good outline for how you can create a job description. So first of all, to attract the perfect candidate for your job, these are the essential guidelines. So as you can see right at the top, you would have to upload your logo. Now be careful here, because marketing departments are very strict about the way that their logos are used. So make sure that you have it in the right position on the page, the right colors, the right fonts, all of this stuff. Don't guess. If you get into trouble with these guys, they can make your life hell. Like everything you publish after that will be completely scrutinized if you don't ask them first. So, to help job seekers identify with your brand, it's important to have it there, but you need to get it right. So, then you need to get noticed with a title. That's likely to be used in the search, okay? So it's no good calling it something fancy and amazing if people are going to be looking for something obvious, okay? So in this case, it's a social media coordinator, okay? So think about the job title, and it should be the job title that people have in mind when they're looking for it on the web or on the intranet, okay? If they're looking internally. Okay, so don't try to be fancy, just call it what it is. Okay, then it's a good idea to put the location up front. These days people are looking from all over the world. If they're based in Bonn, they might not want to do a placement in Berlin. It just isn't feasible, okay, financially. Okay, so then there'll normally be a short, enticing intro. You know, it's like the menu, you know, make it sound delicious and amazing, you know, where they're going to come away with a multitude of experience to draw upon, okay? Something that's going to make them look good when they go for a proper job. Okay, so short, enticing intros, that means short sentences, simple words, and you need to capture the applicant's attention, right? So as you can see, this is literally just 2 or 3 lines, 2 paragraphs. Here's the first paragraph, here's the second paragraph, okay? Then you need to break it up a bit, otherwise it gets monotonous. So they've used some bold text here, so fat or bold text here. And then I think it says, at Media House, we believe in free snacks, happy hour Fridays, and those other perks and benefits. Well, not every company's into that kind of thing. A more kind of brick and mortar company would not necessarily say that, but it's something to draw them in, okay, to make them interested, okay? So then it has a few bullet points, so competitive salaries, existing opportunities with room for growth within the company, and so on. So you would list a few benefits, okay? So features and benefits are different. A feature would tell them what they would do in the job, and the benefit would be what doing that in the job or in the placement would help them to achieve later on in their career, okay? So then you would talk a little bit about the responsibilities, okay? So let me just scroll up here for you. Okay, so social media responsibilities include, and then some more bullet points. Bullet points are great because people don't have all the time in the world. They just want to scan. People are lazy these days. So you need to use action words to describe 5 to 10 job responsibilities, what they can expect to be doing on a day-to-day basis. Okay, so job requirements. We need to keep these really short, listing 2, no more than 5. 2 to 5 is what they say. And then, of course, you have to end with a nice, bold, can't miss it box, apply to job. Okay? or send email here, apply here, whatever, but keep it short and snappy, okay? Now you have to tell what your company can do for them. Emphasize opportunities for growth and development in your job and company descriptions. So 50% of millennial job seekers, that's the young ones, want opportunities for advancements. Okay, they don't just want a job, they don't want to just earn money, they want to be good at what they do and they want to, excel. And 43% want more challenging work. Okay, right, so prioritize your descriptions. So candidates spend more time reading job and company descriptions than job requirements. So they're more interested in what the job is than if they fit the bill. Okay, so as a rule, they spend 25 seconds reading the job description, 23 seconds reading about the company, but only 14 reading about the job requirements. Now, why is this? Well, the main reason is that the job requirements are always set very, very high. People assume that they will not fill all of the job requirements. So they might come back and look at the job requirements when it comes to applying for the job, but at the time when they're evaluating the job description, the focus will be here, the job and the company. Because later in life, when they look back at their career, when they're applying for bigger jobs, when they're older and more experienced, it will be the jobs and the companies that count. Okay, so we need to remember to keep it short. Okay, so bulleted and easy to read fast. So 79% of online readers scan content rather than reading word for word. Almost 80%. Okay, so from that 80% almost is 50 seconds of that will be the average time spent before passing on a job. So you have 50 seconds, that's not even a minute, right, to decide, is this job for me or not? And the rest of the time, which is nearly all of that time, 76,7, is the average time spent with ads that align the candidate's skills and interests. So if they see that they're a good fit and they're interested in it, they're more likely to stay. Okay, so this was an interesting infographic from Media Bistro, so I'm not going to take the credit. These guys provided this amazing infographic, and I hope that you find this a useful insight into writing your job description. Okay, now it's Corinne Wilhelm from Bite Sized English.